Hi, I'm Janis from JBMTHINKS Sports Parenting, and today I'd like to ask you a question. What do you do when your child comes home from practice or a game and says, "Mom or Dad, I just don't know if I can do this anymore." And their confidence level is way low, and they're discouraged, and they just don't have any motivation. What can you do to motivate them? Well, there's a lot of factors that go into motivating athletes, but today I just want to talk about one piece, and that is the piece that you as a parent can put into that to help, and that is the piece of belief. Believing in your child empowers them. I've seen this happen over and over again in athletes, where a coach or a parent or even a teammate said or did something to show that they believed in my child, and it empowers them. Now, you can say, "Oh, I believe in my child. Of course I believe in my child." But here's the deal. How do you put feet on that belief? In other words, how do you act out that belief? Because you can sit there and say it to your child, but that may not always be enough. So how can you put some feet on your belief, as I would call it, putting feet on it, acting it out? I'm going to give you 3 suggestions for putting feet on your belief for your child. The first one is looking for the best. Are you always looking for the positive and the best? Instead of when they come out of the game starting to talk about the things that went wrong, how about talking about the positive things? There will be time for someone to address the mistakes and the things that went wrong, whether it's you or whether it's the coach. They will be addressed. But look for the best, look for the positive. And when you look for the positive, it also allows you to sandwich in maybe some gentle critique as well. But look for the best. Look for the good things that your child does. Look for the small victories. That's the first step in putting feet on your belief. The second step is by not focusing on the past, not dwelling on past mistakes over and over and over again. I know some people that do this. I know someone in very close to us who, well, I'm just going to say it, okay? My husband's father is always harping on the past and on mistakes made in the past. I mean, he will go so far back into the past, it's ridiculous. Never lets things go. Don't be that parent that doesn't let things go. A mistake is over. Even when your kids do things at home that perhaps you were disappointed in or angry about, don't keep bringing it up over and over again. I did make the mistake of doing this more than once, where I would bring up mistakes from the past, and they shouldn't have been brought up. So don't keep bringing up the past about, remember that game when you blew it and you did this? Well, don't do that again. No, don't keep bringing that stuff up. That's not showing any kind of positivity or belief that your child can do it. And the third thing to help your child, to put feet on your belief for your child, is to be their staunchest supporter. Now, we have a thing in our house because we're all big fans of different teams. But the true fan is the fan that's the fan even when your team is not always winning, or when your team makes poor choices and does dumb things. We're still fans. We're not fickle fans. Don't be fickle parents that are disgusted with your kid one minute, and because they make a mistake or maybe blow in their perception of the game, and the next minute they're the hero, and then you're all excited for them, and you're like, "Yeah, I'll be at your games." No, be their staunchest supporter all the time, through mistakes, through frustrations that they have. Don't ever stop supporting them, even if they're not playing, even if they're sitting the bench. That's something that parents need to stick by. If your kid is on the team, and just because they're not playing, you don't show up. Or find out if they're playing next game, and then you decide whether you're going to go or not. That's not supporting your child. Support your child when they're on the bench too. They need to know that you love them and that you support their team. What kind of an example are you setting if you only come when they're playing? You're showing that you're only caring about them and you don't care about the whole team. So be their staunchest supporter by supporting the entire team. So those are my suggestions for you to help you put feet on believing in your child. You may doubt sometimes inside. I know I've been there. You may think, "Oh gosh, I just don't really know if my kid can do this. Can they pull it off?" That's okay. Keep those thoughts to yourself and put feet on your belief with these 3 things. Have a great week and be part of the positive sports parenting tribe.